Oh my god. I still love this Buccaneer. So ridiculous. They look like my son has like a boat toy with like little pirate figures. That's what those things look like. They look like a kid's pirate toy. I doubt he's in Paloon, but might as well check. Or wait, I think this one's Poft actually. And I guess we'll check Salamand and Bass. If he's not there, then I guess we'll just quit forever. I guess we'll just give up. Game's impossible. Can't find Ninja. I think he's here. I don't know why he'd even be here, but... Yeah, Final Fantasy 1 had ship random encounters too. There were random encounters in the ship, but not in the airship. I did play a game once that had random encounters in the airship. That was Wild Arms 3, the weirdest game I've ever played. The only game where you fight actual UFOs on top of a Transformer robot dragon. And that's like one of the more normal things that happen in that game. I'm gonna put on my jetpack and blast some space cows. Wild Arms 3 is an amazing game. I highly recommend it. But just don't go in thinking that you're going to be the same person leaving it. You're going to be changed forever. It's a great game, though. You've done it. Hey, good going. Thanks, man. That was really nice of him. This is not gonna get us anywhere. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, the stupid encounter rate in this game is so high, I can't even, like, walk out and walk back into the staircase without getting into a fight. I'm gonna make an RPG where some random guy just says GG to you all the time. After every boss fight. It's like, GG, man. What's up, K-Horn? No, this is in place of tomorrow's stream, which is cancelled. If you ever want to know, like, when there's changes in the schedule, I post about it on my Twitter, and I post about it in the Discord. The Twitter, I don't really do posts other than just schedule posts, so you can follow the Twitter without getting, like, alerted every 5 seconds. Or you can just join the Discord, and even if you don't talk in the Discord, you can get the alerts. No, he's definitely not here. My son is supposed to be coming home from the NICU tomorrow. It's supposed to be, as long as I don't change it again. So, I will not be streaming tomorrow. When they told me that he was going to be released soon, I was like, it's going to be a Friday, I know it. It's the only day that matters. Like, the only day that I specifically play something specific. Every Friday. All the other days, it's like we could just move it to be Thursday or not stream at all. It wouldn't be a big deal. Friday's the day everyone knows is Friday, like Final Fantasy Friday. I was like, it's going to be Friday. I already know. Just going to accept it now. I even said it on like Monday. I was like, expect Friday to be not a stream. It's just the way it goes. Hey, Snowgale. Let's go, man. I'm just brutally murdering some bees. Brutally murdering a pack of bees. Looking for a ninja. Kinda sounds like I'm playing Final Fantasy VII. Let's be honest, Mavic, you've heard weirder. Yesterday, people entered my stream to me playing with a kid's toy, so... a rocktopus, if you will. So, should be pretty normal at this point. Well, the ninja's not here, it's too cold for him. Well... I don't actually know where else he could be. Like, no idea. I've been everywhere. Oh my god, K-Horan redeemed a Fortnite joke. I can't believe it. Alright. Here we go, boys. Get hype. For the cheap price of 99,000 points, you can have yourself one Fortnite joke. Wait. I don't even understand what this... Oh, okay. This is a... Alright, I'll give you a couple of these.
Who's that Pokemon?
I'll give you a couple of these, because it's not really fair to just do one. Because it's like a half joke. So, Chapter 7 is called Good Game, and it says, are you a Fortnite master or a hopeless noob? And then it says, you know you're a Fortniter if. So this is a, you know you're a Fortniter if. And then these are different jokes. So, here you go. You know you're a Fortniter if you take your pizza with mushrooms and apples. You know you're a Fortniter if you store all your wealth in a treasure chest instead of a bank. You know you're a Fortniter if you like your food fiery. You know you're a Fortniter if you don't go to school dances, but you would go to a school emote. I'm gonna end on that one because I don't think it gets any better than that. You wouldn't go to a school dance, but you would go to a school emote. Someone actually wrote that. Someone actually wrote that in a book and published it. That's pretty incredible. That's truly incredible. I almost quit my job so I could walk away from that joke. I believe it. Here's your Mega Man, by the way. Yeah, I'll do the Pokemon card later. Because we're about to do lunch. So we can do it during lunch. Mega Man will purge the world of Fortnite jokes. Yeah, they're pretty big bees. Those bees are so big, they're gonna give me a declassified school survival guide. I guess we'll just go back to the wizard place. You're welcome. I'm glad you got that joke. I'll be here all week. No, I won't be. Today's the last day I'm here. Be right back. Wife just got home. No, I didn't. I've been here the whole time, dude. I never left. Yeah, make sure you tell her the Fortnite jokes. Let me know what she thought of them. I mean, feel like it's worth. Fortnite jokes aren't going to tell themselves. This is Altair, right? Oh, yeah, I forgot. This continent doesn't screw around. Gotta put on their serious face. Holy! Okay, I think these things are weak against Bolt. Because Layla's magic is kind of terrible and was also a lower level. Actually, she has a good magic set. But that was a lower level Bolt, and it did a lot of damage. Let's see how much Maria's Bolt can do, even though it's only Bolt 1. Okay, not that much. Stop it. Whoa, magic actually did damage. First time ever. So, we need to find Pavel. We don't know where he is. Pavel is supposed to tell us where to go in the castle to find the white mask. Then we need to combine the white mask and the black mask in order to get the rod. And then we have to use the rod and the mask to get underneath the mage town and find Mindu. So I got all that figured out. The problem is, I don't know where Pavel is. I'm hoping he's in the town. I'm kind of wondering if maybe he's behind that bookcase. Everyone's telling me about that bookcase. I don't know how to open it. But that's the only other thing that the NPCs are telling me about, so maybe he's behind the bookcase. Maybe that's his house. Maybe he has a cool house with a fake bookcase. They haven't said hi to J. Alex yet. How you doing, man? Tomorrow's stream is canceled, J. Alex. So we're doing it Thursday instead. I know it's weird. I know it feels weird. I apologize. There's no way around it. I'm just gonna start telling people it's Friday because it'll feel more normal. Yeah, man, it's good to see you. Thank goodness it's Thursday. It's Friday in Ohio. No, it's not. I wish it was. Maybe it's Friday in China? Would it be Friday in China right now? I think they're that far ahead. It might be Friday in China. It's noon right now, so I think they are actually 12 hours ahead. Yeah, because In Australia, it's Friday. So yeah, there you go. It's Friday in Australia. What did these guys? Was it Bolt or Fire? Okay, the red ones are Bolt, the dark ones are Fire. I saw somebody in the chat earlier say that these things didn't have element weaknesses. And I was like, oh no, spoiler. But they were just wrong. Why do they have such delicious names? They're making me hungry. Soon we're gonna walk into, like, medium rare steak behemoth. Oh. McDonald's cheeseburger goblin. Oh. Oh. My weakness. My only weakness. Not the chicken nuggets. Is that the Ice Queen? No. I am even worse than the Ice Queen. I am the Dairy Queen. Where's the inn? Need to save. A Whopper actually sounds like an enemy. A Whopper could definitely be an enemy. This is the church. It's the other one. Alright, there's gotta be something going on here. Offer the white mask to the goddess underground. If your heart is good, the doppelganger will cease to move. Place the black mask on the doppelganger and it will vanish along with your evilness. Oh, so you actually ask the bookcase stuff and it tells you things. Okay. I thought I was like talking to someone through the bookcase or something. Like what? I thought Pavel was back there. I'm like, what about the mask? And he's like, hey, use the black mask. Pandemonium is the palace of Demon. When it appeared, the mages conjured a mighty spell and banished it. The mages then recorded the spell onto a scroll and sealed it deep within a tower. This is all great. Where's Pavel? The mages knew very well of their great powers and feared it may cause great destruction if they were entangled into a war. They therefore established a small hamlet in Mysidia to remain secluded from the world. Well, you can ask him, like, about anything. That's pretty cool. I don't know what a dreadnought is. I'm gonna quickly do this just to see if there's any, like, red words. There's nothing to use here. Nothing happened. Well, I mean, it still sounds like I need both masks in order to get down to get the rod. So it still seems like I need to go find Pavel. But I have no idea where he is. Is he down here chilling by the statue? At least I know what I'm supposed to do with the masks now. It matches the style of your trash can. I guess it belongs in the trash can then. That's the only solution. Is Pavel at the Coliseum? That's the only place I haven't gone. In Cassian, but why would he be in Cassian? It's like a long forgotten castle. You can't be there. Because Gordon said that Pavel knows the secret of the castle, and the other. I'm not asking for help. I'm talking out loud. The other mask, the white mask, is supposed to be in the castle, according to the princess. So yeah, like where else could he be? I guess I'll just keep looking. I don't really have any other option. I have a feeling he's somewhere that doesn't make sense. Like, he's waiting for me at the doppelganger or something. But only when I have the mask. Or He's at the Coliseum for like no reason at all. Or is it Dairy Queen? He's at Chili's. I'm still at the water park. Still like my favorite inside meme of this channel. It's old. Still funny. Ooh, I got Bolt 3 now. Big damage. Dude, you would go and get chicken nuggets. we said chicken thuggets, and this guy goes and gets nuggets. I know you too well. Oh, you missed it? So you were already on the way. You, like, told the future. Just the thought of us making a nugget joke was enough. Yeah, while you were gone, we were talking about how tasty the flan names sound. And then that turned into changing all of the characters into food names. What's up, possibly? I'm not streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream is canceled. We moved it to today. In other words, it is Friday. The calendar lied to you. I called Father Time, told him to move Friday to today. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow. You never know, they could change their mind. It's all good, my man. I still appreciate you being here. You can always watch the VODs and stuff. Meep, meep, meep. I called up Kronos and was like, can you do me a solid? Okay, well, I know Pavel isn't here, but we're gonna go here anyways, because I'm trying to cut out every possible option. I know, that's why I hate when I have to do stuff like this, but it's just, I mean, it's gonna happen. I have to... Oh, never mind, that's the tower. I hate having to go off schedule, as I'm sure you know. But, I've come to terms with it, like, I know it's gonna happen. It doesn't frustrate me as much. It used to really frustrate me when I had to go off schedule, but I've learned to just go with the flow a bit better. Where did I want to go? Oh, I want to go to the Colosseum. Which basically means going to the right. Yeah, Pavel is called Paul. Gus is called Guy. Mindu is called Minwoo. A bunch of the names were changed. Because this game had a specific crew that did the translation. That didn't do the translation in any of the other versions. And interestingly enough, the Game Boy version isn't this translation or the Japanese translation. It has yet another translation from a different group that specifically tried to make it like shorter so that it would fit on the Game Boy better. I've been pronouncing Layla like the normal name L-A-Y or L-A-L-Y-A. No, L-A-Y-L-A. Layla. Because in normal English, L-E-I would be lay. But it's a name, so it could be anything. Could be Leela, could be Lila, could be Lola, could be Frank. That's a good point. Sheila isn't Shayla, so if you were going off the name Sheila, then it could be Leela. It's English, it can be. Could be Frankenberry. Yeah, I've seen L-E-I pronounced lay and lee, depending on what word it's in, so could be either one. Yeah, I never understood Titus. It was always strange to me that it was pronounced Titus. I always said Titus because T-I would be Ty. But I believe the Square Enix way of saying it is Titus, and a lot of other people say Titus. But then, yeah, you know, Tifa would be Typha in that case, so. I think when it comes to a lot of names with these games, people just pronounce it the way that sounds the best for them. They don't really try to follow the rules. Because, like, even if Titus makes sense, a lot of people didn't say Titus just because they thought it sounded weird, so they said Titus instead. I never really cared too much about the literal correct way to say it. I always just said what sounded good. Same thing with Bahamut. But then Square Enix pulled the reverse card on us and made Bahamut actually Bahamut, so now it's like, okay, now nothing makes sense. Like, if Square Enix had the correct way to say it, and then we all just said it the way we wanted to say it, then it'd be fine. But then sometimes Square Enix pulls the reverse card and changes it to what we think it is, and then it's all confusing. So yeah, we're going backwards in this dungeon, and I'm almost guaranteeing our boy ain't down here, so we're gonna call everyone Ronald Regen. I agree. Yeah, so like Kingdom Hearts and Dissidia both call him Tidus. But then the understood way to say Bahamut was Bahamut. And then in World of Final Fantasy they say Bahamut. So and then in Final Fantasy VII Remake, Cloud's name changes to Clued. So now I don't know. Who knows anymore? If Cloud can be Clued, then anyone can be anything. Sling, sling, Clued. Yeah, I've always been under the interpretation that it's all fantasy, so say it the way you want to say it, because it could be anything. But I got in big trouble for that, so I can't say that anymore. The YouTube commenters ruined my whole career after that one. Can't have that opinion. Can't have opinions in general. Opinions on the internet? YouTube scrub pronounces made-up name wrong. What a loser. I think as an author, if you want something to be pronounced a specific way, you have the right to tell people they're wrong, I guess. Problem is, YouTube commenters are not the author, so I don't care. Listen here, Death. I might not be the author, but I have a degree in Final Fantasy. It would be nice if they came with a pronunciation guide. But, like, see, in my opinion, in my completely incorrect opinion, hold on, where... Stream's going down. Stream's back. I want to go back to Finn. In my opinion, there shouldn't be a pronunciation guide for the names. Because Final Fantasy is such a global thing. And everyone speaks in different ways and in different you know, languages and different accents, that trying to tell people that there's one way to say it, I feel like is just wrong. To be completely honest. And I know a lot of people disagree with that, and they think that there's just one way to pronounce it and that's it. And if you pronounce it wrong, then you're just wrong. But in my opinion, when I watch a British YouTuber say Bahamut in some really weird way because they're British, I don't think they're wrong. I think they're British. Is that a crazy opinion to have? I don't know. Apparently it is. When I get on call with my Canadian buddy and he says something in Canadian, in his Canadian way, I don't immediately think he's wrong. I think he's Canadian. But apparently, some people think that that makes them wrong. You know? But no, I'm not saying I'm right. There's a lot of people that disagree with me on that. But that's just my opinion. And, you know, that's not a cover-up for myself, because I've pronounced things just straight up wrong. Like, I used to say Aries, or Aries, I mean. That's just straight up wrong. But that's because I grew up calling her Aries, so I just had to kick the habit. But, yeah, I don't know. Yo, debolting of the 448. Okay, I'm still salty about the Reagan thing, though. I used to call... You guys know this already if you've been here for any more than 2 minutes, but I used to call Regen Reagan because that's what I called it as a kid. And people tried to tell me I was wrong. And my defense was, it's not a real word. And people still, they hate me for that. Like, no, Death. It is a real word. It's short for regeneration. Therefore, regen. And I'm like, no, it's made up, dude. I can pronounce it any way I want because it's not a word. Get mad at me for pronouncing yeet wrong, okay? That makes more sense. You didn't say yeet with enough yeet. Oh, we found him! So yeah, he just owns a house in Gatria. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's close to the castle, but... This is a nice house for a thief. Why do you need to steal so much, dude? You got a nice house. Well, if it isn't Furion, how goes everything? What a nice guy. What a nice thief. Where's the hidden door in Castle Finn, you ask? Of course I know. What's inside? The white mask? Well, I'm not interested in that piece of royal trash. I'll tell you how to get there. The hidden door is on the upper right corner of the Grand Hall. What are you going to use it for? The Ultima Scroll. What? Dude, I probably could have found this on accident easier than I would have found Pavel himself. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, that's how I feel, Silver. Like, I get the argument, and I agree that regen is a better way to say it than Regan, but why even argue when it's a made-up word? That's my... Like, why even get mad at me calling it wrong? That's like getting mad because I said Wingardium Leviosa the wrong way. Like, it's a made-up thing in a game. Like, who cares? But see, that's where I was wrong. That's where I was wrong. Because a lot of people care. And that was my the worst thing I could have ever done. Nothing was found. Lies. That was the worst mistake I could ever make, was say people don't care about made-up words on the internet. Boy, was I wrong. Holy cow. So wrong. Now I know. And I learned. I learned from my mistakes. I now know. It's Leviosa. Not Leviosa. Leviosa. I learned to be more careful. And that's why to this day I still say Eris or Aerith. But I still call Regen Ronald Reagan because I think it's hilarious. Yes, memes are better than pronouncing things correctly. I agree. Yeah, Ether's another one too. I used to say Ether all the time and people said, it's Ether, Death, it's Ether. Death, it's Ether. How could you say Ether? So then I started saying Ether. And then I got comments that are like, why do you pronounce it Ether? I thought it was Ether. And now I just say things the way I want to say them because I'm a human being with needs. And I do agree, like, there are some things that are incorrect and correct, but I just don't see the need to, like, wait until... Like, people are saying that when Remake 2 comes out, we're finally going to know how to say Kate Sith. And people are waiting for that moment so they can go on every video in the past and be like, you said it wrong! Like, that's... No. That's too much, dude. If you want to tell me I'm pronouncing something wrong, fine. But if you're sitting there waiting for Square Enix to finally give you the answer as to how to say Ket Shi, so you can go on every video that ever said Kate Sith and be like, you're a loser! It actually pronounced Ket Shi! Then you need a hobby, man. Pick up gardening. Like we were talking about earlier with gardening. You know? You see, these random conversations I have, they do lead somewhere. The random thing we were talking about gardening, it all came full circle. Pick up gardening. It's a great hobby, I've heard. It's actually pretty funny how many pronunciation faux pas there are in Final Fantasy VII in particular. There's Ket Shi, there's Yuffie, there's Ronald Reagan, there's Eris, Aerith, Ares. There's a lot of them. There's Tifa. That one I don't hear very often. I've only heard a few people ever say Tifa. Wow, a regular knife. I think... Oh, don't tell me you said beret. No, no. That you're trolling. You did not call him beret. Who would think that's his name? Who would call him Beret? His name is obviously Ballet. Oh, I used to call him Corneo all the time. Yeah. I just didn't really realize it was Corneo. I guess Corneo could still be right if you decide it is. Corneo makes so much more sense to me, though. Like, it sounds way more of like a name than Corneo does. I feel like Bugenhagen is just pronounced the way it looks. Bugenhagen. I don't know. I don't think I've heard that many other pronunciations of it actually. Bugenhagen? That's an interesting one. I always pronounced Sung wrong just because I didn't know how it was pronounced in Japanese. Now that I know how it's pronounced, you know. Wait, is it Chinese? Is it Chinese or Japanese? I don't actually know. Actually, when I think about it, it definitely sounds more Chinese. Chinese has that TS in it a lot. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I never knew how to pronounce it, so I said all sorts of weird stuff as a kid. I was like, Tae-sang! Tae-sang! How dare you take the how dare you take the keystone? Makes him sound like a rapper. T-sang. Yo, what's up? It's T-sang coming at you hot with a new rap. T-sang and the Turks. The new epic rap group. Yo, it's T-sang and the Turks coming at you with that hot fire. Yo, this is T-sang in the Turks featuring Elena with that hot new single. What's that say on the wall? Ouch. I've always said it Nanaki because I have a lot of, like, I know a lot, I've been around in Native American culture for a while, because I live in Ohio, and there's a lot of Native American history here. And so to me, it would be Nanaki. But I don't know that for sure. I don't have a degree in Native American culture, but just knowing what I know, I always said Nanaki. Yeah, I've always, that's so, do you guys have, like, a word that's been thrown around your community, like maybe like a weird city name, or just a word that's not used in everyday English, but you use it a lot, and you kind of forget that it's hard to pronounce? Because I had that happen to me. My old city I used to live in was Cuyahoga Falls, and every day we'd say this word. Everyone knew how it was pronounced. It's a big town. So, like, I had never heard anyone mispronounce it ever. And I just thought it was super obvious the way you say it. And then I called a company that isn't based in Ohio. And they were like, do you live in Kewage Falls? And I was like, what? I couldn't even realize. I did not realize what they were saying at first. I had no idea they were talking about Cuyahoga. I was like, what? It's like, Cuyahoga? Cuyahoga? Cuyahoga Falls? I was like, Cuyahoga Falls? It blew my mind that they pronounced it wrong. I never realized how weird it looked. That should be my... Whenever I talk to someone that isn't from around here, I should see how they pronounce it. I mean, it is kind of pronounced the way it looks, but I guess you wouldn't know that looking at it. That's why I can pronounce Bugenhagen so easily. Bugenhagen used to live in Cuyahoga Falls. Des Moines? Do you live in Des Moines? Do you live in that Moines or Des Moines? That's a French word? Well, is it pronounced in French though, or does it have an English counterpart? Am I supposed to pronounce it like I'm French? Or am I supposed to pronounce it like I'm English? I don't know anything about the French language. If you gave me a Spanish word that I didn't know, I could probably pronounce it somewhat correct because I understand how the vowels work. But French, I have no idea. I don't know what sounds like what. So I wouldn't even know where to start. I would just pronounce it as if it were an English word, and it'd be horribly wrong. I guess in English it'd be like Hurex, I guess. Or the H would be silent and it'd be like Urex. But obviously French doesn't have the X sound. So it definitely would not be... You would not get the X out of it. It's pronounced Des Moines, but I'm pretty much going to say Des Moines forever now. That's my new favorite word to pronounce. Are you from Des Moines? I want to go to a meat shop in Des Moines and be like, can I have those loins in Des Moines? I bought these loins in Des Moines. They'd say no, leave. Oh man, they didn't sell me those loins in Des Moines. Uh-oh, it was silenced, I think? I don't know what she is. She's confused. She's She's confused, but not actually confused. She's questioning her life choices with 2 question marks. Simon. Oh no. It takes Simon to D's Moines. I feel like I've heard Quebec pronounced a million ways. Quebec, 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 Quebec. Quarterback. Did you hear about that new quarterback from Quebec? I heard he's gonna play for Des Moines. Oh, sorry, I'm killing myself with this. My wife better never watch this episode. She's gonna lose her mind. My wife is usually okay with me mispronouncing things. She'll just correct me. And she's like, I'm not trying to be rude, I'm just correcting you so that you're better in the future. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But whenever I say escape, it drives her insane. She can't stand it. And I do it often because I'm bad and I forget. I try to say escape, but I don't know. I'll blame it on my Ohioan accent that doesn't exist. Flame shield. But I say escape a lot because I'm not paying attention and I say it, and then she looks at me like she's gonna leave and never come back. Why does Asuna not fix that? I don't even think I have anything to fix it. Oh, never mind. I just have to hit her in the head with a mallet. If your friends have amnesia, just remember, hit him in the head with a mallet. That'll clear that right up. I'd like to ask you a question. Yeah, it's kind of hard to decipher what's just a speaking quirk and what's just straight up wrong. Like, I'll agree with everyone that Aries is just straight up wrong. That's just not the way the word is pronounced, like, spelled. But then, like, escape versus escape. It's not spelled escape, but some people say S's in a more X tone, you know? So I'm not really going to tell anyone they're wrong for saying escape. My wife, on the other hand, thinks I'm just straight up wrong, so she's probably right. But, you know, it's hard to decipher, like, what's just a speaking quirk, what's just your accent, and then what's just straight up wrong. I'll agree that Aries is wrong, and I'll agree that Regan is wrong, but some things I feel like are just, I don't know, just speaking quirks, right? Also, these enemies just heal you, and I still don't understand why. Wash your car. Yeah, I mean, there's no R in wash, but no one really calls that wrong. They just say it's an accent. So, like I said, to me, it all doesn't matter. Because you could make this argument about anything. Like I said, you could say that every Southern person is wrong when they say anything in a Southern accent. But, like, are they? No, not really. My father-in-law says orange. Do I think he's wrong? No. Do I think it's funny? Yes. I think it's very funny. Oh, I've heard people say that before. Instead of roof, they say rough. There's a bird up on the roof. Oh, look, an adamantoid. I haven't seen them in a while. An adamantoise. An adamoine. Adamoines. Yeah, he says, the same father-in-law that says, I guess I don't have one father-in-law. My father-in-law, that says orange also says Florida. But then I've also heard Florida. 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 Alabama. Is Alabama just wrong? Because that's like adding letters. Actually, no, it's just changing an A to a Y. I don't know. Yeah, he's from New York. He grew up in New York. Actually, it might have been more New Jersey than New York. I know he lived in New Jersey at one point, but I don't know if maybe he grew up in New York and then moved to New Jersey. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's just call a spade and say everything's wrong. One day an alien will touch down on Earth and tell us how to pronounce everything correctly, because we're all just wrong. That's fine. I can live with that. No, today isn't a double day. We did a double day last week, and this week I'm just hoping my internet even lasts long enough. It will, but yeah, we've been having internet problems, so I want to get that fixed before we do another double day. Which, it's been a problem for a long time, but recently it's been far worse for some reason, so I'll get that figured out. Plus, I am overly exhausted from this week. Going to the hospital every day. What happened to the S at the end of Arkansas? Well, the S at the end of Arkansas and the P at the beginning of pneumonia escaped the letter jar and went off to live in Florida. Did you know, if you place bread inside of the toaster, wait for 2 in-game minutes, you get toast. It fills you up more than normal bread. It goes great with butter. I learned something new today. How's it going, Winterhawk? Huge Craig fan. Good to see. Good to see Craig's getting some of his own fans. It's good to hear. Definitely good to hear. Thanks for the host, Napaz. Okay, suddenly I'm getting a lot of turtles. The turtles are coming out full force. Can I Osmos this Ogre Mage? Get my MP back. He's a mage. He has to have MP, right? Oh, yeah. It's against the law. I'm sorry. The law must be changed. The Adamantoins of Des Moines would like to talk to you. I have nothing to say to them. You know, I'd like to say... Internet's going down again. I'd like to say that I'm not getting sick of these fake rooms, but I'm getting pretty sick of these fake rooms. I don't know why every single dungeon needs a ton of fake rooms. Yeah, don't worry. The drops have been really quick today. It drops, but then it just comes right back up. So we're all good. Just call my stream the dubstep stream today. Got all the drops. T-Sang and the Turks started a new dubstep group. Fresh out of Des Moines. We're called the Florida Oranges. A new hot single. Called Drop the Stream. You know, the other annoying thing about the whole pronunciation thing is sometimes there are multiple correct pronunciations of things, and even multiple spellings. Especially with British words and English words, like defense is correct with an S or a C. You know, and some things are just pronounced different ways, like flan and flan. I've definitely heard it both ways. Gray and gray. Maybe we should just start over and just have one global language. And please, for the love of God, have it not be English. Anything else. Spanish is pretty cool. Let's do Spanish. Everyone just speak Spanish. Let's just get rid of English. Let's all pick something better. Color versus color. Sure, Gus can learn fire. Why not? Blood sword. Let's all speak Klingon. I don't know about that. Chinese. I mean, Chinese is cool, but it'd be hard for all of us to learn. It's a pretty hard language to learn, isn't it? I've heard Mandarin is like the hardest language to learn. I think only, like, written, though. English is up there, like, as one of the hardest. I wouldn't wish English on my worst enemies. Ooh, sounds like this actually absorbs health. But its attack damage is 16. I guess maybe you could put it in your other hand, so you just get like a little bit of a health boost. I agree. Let's all just evolve and use telepathy. Oh my god, Death, I can't believe you said telepathy during a pronunciation discussion. Vanish. Well, I'm lost. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I feel like I went everywhere. What the heck is a telepathy? What do you mean America isn't bilingual? America is bilingual. We speak English and nonsense. Mostly nonsense. English is our second language. Just like everyone else. Let's just go back to when, like, the settlers came in to other continents and they didn't know their languages, so they would just point at stuff. Just have, like, a picture of, like, a tent and be like, ugh. Picture of, like, water. Water. Where is water? I mean, realistically, at least over here, we all have phones. You could just pull up a picture of what you want and just point to it. We don't need language. I mean, let's be real. In our current state, we could get through probably several months without saying a single word to anyone. Like, we could just... I mean, I guess sending emails doesn't count. You still gotta use language, but... I can order my food from my phone and just stay at home and... I can play video games without having to speak to other people. You just kind of play. I can communicate with emotes, yeah. I can communicate with Fortnite dances. Alright, well I'm just gonna leave and save because I don't know where the heck I'm going, and it's time to jump out of Final Fantasy for today. We got so much, like, experience and levels and stuff today, though. I feel almost over-leveled at this point. I definitely was for the last dungeon. Friend gets a job. Hug you, easy clap. I was thinking the other day, chatting would honestly be pretty hard without emotes. Like, I remember back in the day when phones just got popular, and there were so many, like, every day there was drama about someone sending someone a text that they misunderstood because there was no, like, smiley face at the end. And then one day, everyone was like, what if we put smiley faces at the end of all of our messages that we want to be taken positively? Then a frowny face at the end of every message that we want to be taken negatively. And everyone was like, oh my god, that's the most genius thing ever. And ever since then, we all finally figured out how to text people correctly. So it was a struggle without emotes, though, really. There were so many misunderstandings back in the day when you didn't have emotes to tack on to the end of your message. And jump off a bridge, smiley face. Oh, okay. As I'm sure all of you know by now, anyone that's ever read any of my messages on Discord, the thumbs up emote is my favorite emote. I use it like every other message. Because you can't take a thumbs up the wrong way. Like, it's impossible. Even with a smiley face, you could be like, are they being sarcastic? The thumbs up you can never take a wrong way. Like, I just put a thumbs up at the end of everything and everyone knows I'm being positive. No one ever takes my messages like, wait a second. Your daughter has the most sarcastic thumbs up ever. I can't imagine how you could possibly have a sarcastic thumbs up. I hate your guts! Like what? I don't understand. That is true. Yeah, it is a crude gesture. Is it only in Brazil? But yeah, I you know. Luckily, I don't live in Brazil. Wait a second. I just realized we haven't been saving the game this whole time. Well, it's a good thing we didn't die in any of those dungeons. Yeah, I forgot that the inns don't save in this game. So if we would have died in any of those dungeons, we would have been literally lost everything from the last 4.5 hours. Luckily, we didn't die, and it's okay. We don't have to literally redo the last 4 hours. That's good. So with that incredibly terrifying revelation, that's going to be the end of Final Fantasy II for today. I want to thank you all for being here. We're going to be continuing with some really cool stuff after this on Twitch. I think we're going to play some Hollow Knight or something. But for YouTube, this is the end of Final Fantathon for this week. I want to thank everyone for being here and being awesome and understanding of the Thursday weird stream. Next week we'll be back to the normal Friday time. And thank you guys on YouTube for watching. And yeah, I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed our crazy conversations. And we'll see you next week for more Final Fantathon and more Final Fantasy II. Until then, we love you. And we'll see you in the next episodes.